You say he has arm talent, he has mobility, but everything else you question. Well, hell, if a guy shows up on time and he works hard, I own a bank, and he's a thief, that's no good. Because all the things that you mentioned is more the intangibles that Zach Wilson. And let me tell you the key why the Jets can't win. Not one guy in that locker room believes in him, Rex. You've been around this game. You've been a head coach. You've been a DC, and you was young when you was rich your dad. It takes those guys to believe in that guy, not to hope. I've got to believe that this guy gives me a chance to win. Do you see the way they look at him? They look at him with disgust because they know they don't have a chance to win. And you were right. They went all in with Aaron Rodgers. That told you everything you needed to know about him being the number 2 pick in the draft, and they're willing to go mortgage their future when he's supposed to be their future. He was their dreams. He was their aspiration. And they turn within a year and go get another guy. The guy, they don't believe in him, Rex, and I'm not so sure that he believes in himself because confidence at that level is everything. You have got to believe when you walk out there on that field, you're a bad SOB. You're the baddest man and can't nobody see me. And he doesn't believe in himself, and they damn sure don't believe in him.
Well, Shannon, let's believe in the other bad dudes that are on that field, because to me, I'm going to put it on my defense. If they don't score, they don't win. We've seen a defense built like that. And I'm sitting back, I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to be that damn good on defense. I'm going to be that damn good. I'm going to be physical. I'm going to stand for something. I'm going to run the ball. I don't care who the hell's handing the thing off. Coach. That's what you got to do.
Coach.
You think that the other quarterback, that Tim Boyle or whatever his name is behind him?
That's his name. That's his name.
Is the answer, Stephen A? He ain't the answer either. So, by God, I'm going to at least do something. I'm going to run the darn ball all day long and do it. Because if not, you're going to be outside looking in again. All right? The only chance you got is to rely on the strength of your football team, and that's those running backs, and that's that defense. And I think I don't care who the hell's the quarterback. Put Joe Namath back there. I don't care.
Hey,
all right?
Coach.
Yes,
Coach,
sir.
I'm trying to talk to you, my brother. I'm trying to talk to you directly to you. Directly to you. Put that man up on camera. I want to see Coach. Coach, now, listen. I know that you had your struggles in the past in terms of when you was with the Jets. I would remind everybody that you went to back-to-back AFC Championship games. I would remind everybody that you're one of the elite defensive minds that the game of football has ever seen. You and your daddy. Okay, let me make sure I point that out. I'm bringing this up, Coach, because I want to say this to you. You understand football better than most, just like you do, Shannon, because I damn sure don't, because I'll be damned if I ever thought about getting on the football field, okay? Here's my point to y'all. We understand the violence. We understand one play can cost you a season, potentially your career. So when you go out on the field and you don't believe, because they clearly don't believe in this brother. You got a guy in Mike White last year who's now a member of the Miami Dolphins. That's a different subject for another day, how you're the New York Jets and you let him get away, okay? You got him. Okay, he's no longer there. You got some dude named Tim Boyle that's a backup. You got Zach Wilson, who's only on the roster because you drafted him number 2 overall, and somebody's trying to validate the fact that they made the right pick when clearly they did it, okay? So now here we are, Coach. And I'm saying to you, they were walking into the Minnesota game last year wearing T-shirts that said Mike effing White, like he's the man. They were celebrating the fact that Zach Wilson got hurt and was out. So when that happens, you and I both know there's no coming back from that, yet the Jets still elected to come back with him anyway, okay? Now we got to take that into consideration, and then we got to think about this. We got to think about this, Coach. Robert Saleh, the head coach for the New York Jets. First of all, Coach Saleh, stop lying to the American public. Stop lying to people. You know good and damn well you don't believe in this kid. You know this. You're just making yourself look like a fool when you say something like that. You do not believe in him. You have no choice. You're stuck with him. Now, I know you got to give the pomp and circumstance, but damn it, you don't have to go overboard with it. And he's been doing that. Robert Saleh is 12 and 25 as a head coach. I'm telling you right now, with what Coach just pointed out, Shannon, Coach, with what you just pointed out, you're basically saying, if y'all stink up the joint, it's your fault too, which could lead to Robert Saleh being out of a job. He had better find a way to navigate around Zach Wilson or convince upper management to get him the hell up out of there and get a real quarterback. The man is 8 and 16, completing 54% of his passes for his career. He's not the answer. And we don't know if he'll ever be the answer because he's shown immaturity, not just inability. So all of these things are things that we cannot ignore, fellas. We can't ignore it any longer.
Stephen A., the answer is the
Go ahead, Rex.
defense. The answer is the defense. And I'm telling you, you can be in every single game. Every single game. Don't forget, this team somehow beat the Buffalo Bills, who won the division 3 straight years. How'd they do it? They did it with their defense. They did it with their defense, and they ran the ball for 180 yards in that game. That's the blueprint for this team. I don't care. You don't have to apologize for it or whatever. Yeah, does anybody believe in this guy that he's going to be a great quarterback? No. What I am saying is I recognize what he has. He has NFL arm talent, and he has NFL mobility. That's it. I'm not saying he's a leader because he's not. Yeah. He's a child.
Yeah,
but
see what
I'm going to overcome it by playing incredible defense.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Rex. You said he has NFL talent, NFL mobility, but he has middle school heart. And guys don't believe in that. It got so bad, Rex. The guy in the stand says, "Get the bleep out of here," and his teeth was falling out. Yeah, we got that video. Let's see. Look at this. The man losing his teeth, Stephen A.
Passer rating ranks among all NFL qualifying quarterbacks. 2021, dead last. 2022, dead last. 2023 thus far, dead last.
He consistent.
The Jets had 3. Damn right, he's consistent. Consistently awful. The Jets had 7 3-and-outs yesterday. They've got 15 3-and-outs on the season, which is 4th most in the NFL. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. He's winless in 5 starts against the Patriots, where he's only complete 51% of his passes. 2 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 14 sacks. I only bring that up to say, Coach, you can't talk about the defense when you got those kind of numbers.
No.
You're not putting the defense in a position where they can make a difference. You're actually cutting them off at the knees. You can't say that, Coach. You can't. You just can't.
I can say it. I'm going to tell you why. Do you believe in Mac Jones?
More than I believe in Zach Wilson.
Well, but I'm saying his numbers were identical to Zach Wilson's in that game, except Sauce Gardner, our best player, ends up blowing a coverage, giving up a 59-yard touchdown in cover 3. Can't happen. So to me, that's why I challenge. I'm looking for ways to win, not just compete. I'm looking for ways to win. I'm not worried about my locker room. I'm trying to dang win. And I don't care. And it's going to start when we play Kansas City. Because you think, you've seen good defenses? Get ready to watch a great defense when we play Kansas City. That's the challenge I'm going to have to my men. I know I can get them. I know I can. I know what I have. I have a great defense, a talented I'm going to lean on them. We're going to overcome this quarterback, all right? I'm going to tell it right like that in front of my football team. Yeah, we don't have the greatest quarterback, but he's going to be better. And we're going to run the dang football down this team's throat. That's what I'm going to say. And I'm not going to sit back and say, I'm going to pull in somebody out of the weeds to say he's going to be our quarterback, he's going to be answering. We're going to follow that cat? Hell no. We're going to follow our defense. That's what people don't understand. That's what they don't get.
I'm inspired right now. I'm ready to run out there with you.
Well, I'll go do it. They give me $5 million a year. I'll come back.
Molly, let me
$5 mil? That's the number, $5 mil? Okay,
Molly,
Coach, go ahead, Shannon.
Molly, can I ask Rex a question? Rex,
of course.
You and I both was on that 2000 Ravens team. If Brian Billick does not make the switch to Trent Dilfer, do we win the Super Bowl with Tony Banks?
I think the answer is yes, and I'm going to tell you why. We went 5 straight games without scoring an offensive touchdown, right? That was part of it. Trent was part of it. Now, we also said this, did we not, Shannon, did we not always, because we always talked to Shannon, because that was our guy. Why? Because we believed in him. He was a superstar.
You did.
We might not have believed in everybody else, but we knew we were going to get every damn thing that he had, and we would say, you give us 10 points, and that's enough. Did we not say that?
That's what you told us.
Why the hell don't the Jets do the same thing? If you're going to be a great defense, do it. Because they don't believe he can
give him 10 points. Coach, look at me, Coach. Because they don't believe he can give him 10 points. That's the point, Coach.
Okay, all right.
They don't believe it.
All right.
Neither do you.
This is good.
No, they don't believe he can give him 10 points, man.
All right.